Remove the rear panel of the desk by turning the knobs inward, tilting out the top of the panel, and lifting it out. If possible, raise the monitor lift as high as you can by pressing the up button on the switch or remote control. Disconnect the power cable from the power supply and the actuator cable from the control box. Use a 4mm Allen wrench or bit to remove the lift mount from the actuator. Remove the 4 Allen head screws on the right and left lower sides of the mount. Carefully lift the mount off of the actuator. Use a No. 2 Phillips screwdriver or bit to remove the 2 Phillips head screws at the top of the actuator, attaching it to the frame of the desk. On the underside of the actuator, remove the P-clip that holds the actuator mounting pin in place and slide out the pin. The actuator is now unsecured. Carefully lift the actuator out of the desk. To reattach the actuator, lower the mount on the bottom of the actuator onto the pin holder and slide the pin into place. Reinsert the P-clip to lock it in place. Use a No. 2 Phillips screwdriver or bit. Reinsert the 2 Phillips head screws at the top of the actuator, attaching it to the frame of the desk. Reconnect the actuator cable to the control box and the power cable to the power supply. Raise the actuator to its highest level by using the up button on the switch or the remote control. Carefully lower the mount onto the actuator and line up the mounting holes. Insert and tighten the 4 Allen head screws on the right and left lower sides of the mount. Use a 4mm Allen wrench or bit to reattach the lift mount to the actuator. To test the functionality of the actuator, press the down button on the switch or remote control and lower the table to its lowest setting. If everything is working well, reattach the rear panel by lowering it into place, pushing the top portion flat against the frame, and turning the knobs upward to lock the panel into place.